All right, we're gonna call this regular meeting and public hearing to order Wednesday, July 15th, 2026. It's 6:01 p.m. Do roll call. Tony Baldock, chairman. Lisa Maria.
Yeah.
Ellen Perry is not here. Sarah McAwickie, don't see her. Stan Reinheimer said he's not gonna make it. Daniel Smith.
Here.
Jonathan Kastner. Seat you in a vacant seat. All right, on to the audience of citizens. Citizens may address the commission on items that are not on the agenda. So got some audience members here.
I'm just listening and learning.
Okay, so, all right.
Hi, Tony.
Hey.
209 Main. Recently I got a call from a neighbor on Kelsey Hill Road. She was very concerned and upset about a project that was going down not too far from her house. And I took a ride up there. And I was pretty amazed at what I saw. I tried calling the building department, but didn't get a call back to try to find out what was going on there. Can you read into public notice what the actual permit was for that property that looks like Haynes?
I don't have the permit handy to do that. We're short staffed tonight. But just the background, it was brought to our attention to the zoning commission, so we will discuss that at most likely the next meeting or a special meeting.
And I put that in note, get a copy of that building permit.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'll get you a copy.
Thank you.
Mike should state his name for the minutes.
I'm just gonna say Mike Danello for the minutes. Anybody else, audience of citizens? Okay. On to approval of minutes. I don't have a copy of the minutes. I'm assuming you guys don't have a copy of the minutes. Was there?
I think so.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see one.
Well, since no one's read them, I'm gonna call those two.
Okay.
So I'm not voted on. I am not going to open the public hearing for items A and B because again, don't have anybody, well, maybe we have somebody from planning and zoning, but we don't have our zoning enforcement officer and have a full commission. So you guys agree to that?
No, I agree. It's also, the zoning officer is described for this and has the past and present, so without her, we can't do it.
On to new business, request for a filing extension 217 Winthrop Road. We approved a minor subdivision.
Yeah, what does that mean about the extension?
So you have to file your Mylar within a certain amount of time, and Bob is coming up on his 90 days. So he's requested another 90 days to file Mylar. So you just have to agree to do that or not. And so I need a motion from somebody.
Yes, enough for me.
So we have to, because we agree that the subdivision was valid, we have to agree that he can grant.
Okay.
So
Can I make a motion?
you can make a motion.
I make a motion that we grant the file extension for 217 Winthrop Road, the already approved minor subdivision.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Donovan?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. So that takes care of that one. Again, we discussed regulation for bump that. So we don't have a CEO report. On the regulation discussion, again, we're bumping that. From the attorney. Nothing for budget, nothing chairman. Rivercog Housing.
Riverside Housing, so initially, we had applied as a town for a grant to take inventory of what we could possibly build in our town or what is possible, what land is possible. We had also asked for part of that grant to be utilized for education and for overall planning. That part was actually given to Rivercog rather than to the town itself. And so they're setting up one-on-one meetings. We have one with our selectmen on Friday, I believe, to go over the presentation Did they give you a copy of the presentation, by the way, Carol?
No,
They gave it to me like right away. They said they're gonna do it before that meeting.
check email, but I have.
I'll forward it to you, make sure you have, so that way you're going in blind. But it's a repeat of once the selectman has a chance to do this on Friday, I'll be happy to share it with the board. But it's a repeat of the last couple of things that we've done, that, you know, their demographic looks like an upside down triangle.
Yeah.
You know, we're, as a town, we're stable, we're not, you know, stable, shrinking possibly. And they're gonna give the selectmen more information on that and get another call.
Well, I did attend that Zoom when they presented it, so.
Yeah, so it's more of a drill down. So, that's right, you were around, because remember from my last report in the last meeting, they presented about the overall region and where we ranked, you know, Essex is actually kind of growing, I'm surprised, and we're stable, which I thought would be worse. And Select was referring to that, but this is a bit of a drill down. It's really good stuff to look at. It wasn't our town. So, that's it. So that's all I have to report. Oh, and actually, we don't have it as a line item, and we should add it as an item. I don't say that every month. But for the regional planning, something that came back up was up in another side of Connecticut, because rather than handling issue with zoning, with industrial residential, with their planning and zoning board, the representative decided to take it to the state, and there's actually traction on us. Making residential acceptable in industrial. So this is, I know this was mentioned before, but this is like, it's still alive, believe it or not, it's still going. And you can put in testimony against that to the state. I wanted to make a suggestion that we invite a representative either to a special meeting to planning and zoning, or to the planning and zoning meeting, so that we could discuss with her what our POCD is, to help her make good choices.
Yeah.
And actually, Carol, I was going to ask you, because I know you work with a representative of the mark more than anybody else here. So if you could mention it, we would love to have, you know, invite her to a special session we need, just to make sure that we're all in line. Because in this case, this is something that we probably don't want to have happen for our town. And our other representative, Mr. Needleman, because he owns a factory, he had to abstain from the last vote, which I understand, but that doesn't necessarily represent our interests if he's abstaining. So these are two representatives of Mark.
Yeah, I can invite her to, I'll see her on Saturday, so.
Well, I think anybody should be invited to talk to the people in this room,
I bet you'd like it, yeah.
because we want to be setting everything in the same direction.
Yeah.
So that's all I have.
I appreciate that. And I'll try and remember to put regional planning on there for the item 6. 7. All right, we're on to adjourn. For a motion to adjourn.
Oh, motion to adjourn.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
See, that was
Thank
cool. We didn't have to cancel.
Are you right?
We met our.
They couldn't approve this. They couldn't.
Yeah, I didn't see, when was those minutes?
The only one audience.